All right. It looks like we're ready to go. Yup. Everything seems ready to go and normal. Whoops. I did want to move this back, but no. Why is that over? Oh, because that should be interesting. Okay, 1 second while I try to get this all aligned, which it doesn't want to do. That's better. There. OCD resolved. So this is ridiculous. This is absolutely absurd. This is a perfect grade Gundam Astray red frame. It was a gift to me, and I'm going to assemble it. I have 2 hours. I'm not getting it all done in 2 hours, just to be clear. This is, from what I've read online, this is like a 12-hour assembly project. So we're going to do probably a foot tonight, something along those lines. We're going to see what it's like. This is my first perfect grade, probably my last perfect grade. So let's go ahead and do it. There is a... There's the side. Let's see what we got. Okay. Wow. So let's see here. Lots of things there. Lots of things there. So there's what I'm going to get when I'm done, presumably. Here is the construction manual. And this is a manual. It is 24 pages of instructions on how to assemble this, and they're not, big images or anything. This is going to take a while. Incredible detail. Just absolutely absurd. And I don't just mean this, I mean in terms of the detail on the little pieces. Like, this is going to be a really high quality, high detail thing. We've got all these different sheets of plastic, all this stuff to do. Pretty nuts. There's the sword, which of course has a sheath. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens here. So, as usual, where's my? There it is. I might get some scissors for these. I'll get some scissors. So, step one will be to get our plastic pieces ready to go. I'm also going to pull out some sanding boards, emery boards, which are in here somewhere. They seem to have fallen down. There they are. There's our emery board. May need more than just that one. We'll start there. And let's see what our instructions say. To start with, we're going to be starting with the feet. The feet alone use 6 sheets here. So we're going to be starting with L and T, but we need to get these kind of organized. This is A, beautiful gold stuff there. I think I'm going to go ahead and just open up all of these. It doesn't make much sense to have them all in plastic bags. So there's A. This might take a while itself. This is O. Lovely sort of chrome on that. This is also A. Really? I'm sorry, no, this is V, of course. V for victory. The V project. Gundam. Alright. So this is A. Black and white and gray and some clear pieces as well. Nice. Hey, WebFox. Yep. We are starting on the red frame tonight. This is sheet X. Along with the stickers, of which there are quite a few. Lots and lots of stickers. Come back to that. H. And we will go ahead and, whoops, don't want to throw that out. Some little springs, it looks like, and a screw in there. Something along those lines. We'll find out. Here's R for Astray. Ooh, these are heavy. Heavy duty. Interesting. These have been like... Oh, look at that. Those are like joints of some kind. Weird. That's red and white that have been like pushed on top of each other. Especially, it looks like. Huh. Okay. E. Build divers. Okay, cool. I'm not expecting build divers to kind of blow any minds. E and S and N2. S, which is sort of a MBF, so sort of a rubbery plastic. And then N2 and E. E. Made by Bondi, imagine that. Here's B. Looks like some major parts of the mecha. I'm still not used to the scale here. I mean, these just dwarf anything else I have. Look at these. Just the size of it is nuts. And these little black pads, not sure what these... Oh, they're little... I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, they're little lines on here. So apparently you punch these out, and they will form something. Cool. Here's what? I... And something else. I and also I. So I'm going to hope. Yes. So we have duplicates. So 2 each of I. A little weird. Looks like also 2 each of whatever this is. G. It's appropriate. So 2 G's. Man. Cannot imagine the scale on these. We're still going. We're still going. K. Again, duplicates. Look at all this plastic. C. Also duplicates. We're looking for T's, I think, which are which are the feet. Those look feet-like. N1 and J. Not there yet. Hello, Edgar. Welcome. This is just an absolutely crazy set of parts. Looks like a foot to me. Is that not dead? How about you? It looks like a foot. But we're not there yet. This is P and Z. I think we're going to go through every letter of the alphabet, it seems like. There's another manual in here. That's mysterious. Have a lot of trash tomorrow, too. This is F. And, ooh, I found a saber. That's on SB1. Makes sense. And D. D as in Daniel. Excuse me. Allergies have been terrible this year. Still going. M. Again, looks like duplicates. I haven't noticed a T yet, which has me a little worried. Unless T is just like really small parts or something. We'll see. There's T. All right. Yep, there's T. All right. And also something else in here. What's that? Oh, these are... This is metal. Holy frijoles. This is metal. Whatever these are. That's definitely... Wow, that's... Yeah, that's metal. These are T. Yeah. U. Almost there. And we'll have all of our pieces able to breathe. And finally, another saber, along with L. Alright. Let's get that out of there and see what we have in here. I think I see Gundam Seed. What else do we have? Another instruction manual. Why do we have another instruction manual? It's not an instruction manual. Oh, this is a... What is this? Okay, so that's the beauty of the Astray. Oh, wow. You can pop pieces off. This claims there's an actual figurine in here. Like a decently sized figurine. I'll be impressed if that's true. I'm sure it is. Okay, here's, wow, the genealogy chart of Astray. All the different mecha in Astray. Genealogy chart, it's kind of funny. There's the model, comparison of rear body plugs. Wow, a whole thing on, there's the Earth sphere. Okay. Other mecha. This is sort of a primer on Astray, it looks like. Astray weapons, here's all the stuff you get. These are grayed out, so I'm assuming you don't get those with this kit. And there is the actual mecha. Alright. A little odd. Not complaining. And then this is a Gundam Seed Astray booklet of some kind. The manga? It is. Huh, comes with a manga. Cool. Parts of Glare Zero. Neato. Art style looks familiar. I may know this artist. Cool. No idea what's going on. But there's your little Astray manga. Alright. So, now let's get to figuring out these pieces. Alright. So, L. Don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. U. T. LTU. This is M. We got L. We'll get that off to the side. Just trying to get all these in order. D and F. K. Good. So K, L, M. G, which will come after D, but no, after F, excuse me. Then I, come after, oh, just before K. B, so up here. E goes over here before F. D, E, F, good. N2 will go down here somewhere. S, there's T, so S is there. R, for S, that's convenient. H, so where's here? There's I, oh, so there's H. Alright. Getting a little confusing. Alright, X, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. After U, as in the letter U, Y. Since A1 will go after A. A little confusing why they have one of those. P, not a command. L, M, what is this? Okay, so P. Is there a Q? I don't think there's a Q. Z, I think that'll go in the end. Just guessing. N1, I think we had an N, right? There's M and P. Nope. So there's N1. And then here's J. H. We had some I's. And then, yep, IJK. Almost there. C. So C will go after B, but before D. That makes sense. Oh, sorry, there's a B and an A1. Alright, yeah, so there's A. And then this is O. Okay. M. N O P R. Good. So I think we have all these sorted. N got sort of pushed out. Was that N there? That's P, N, N1 and N2. All right. So I've now got all these sorted alphabetically. Now I'm going to take each of these piles and get them a little bit more in order, because there's no way they're all going to balance. All right. And then I think I might actually like create a separate place to store all these things. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to move these things out of the way. I'm going to pull a little area over here so I can put these to one side. Yeah, I think Astray is just one of those things that we're never going to get in any reasonable sense. I mean, someday, obviously, but there's just no priority for it. All right, so there's our stack. There are instructions. 15 minutes just to unbox and get it going. So what did you like about Astray? I haven't gotten a chance to really dig into it yet. All right, so we need L and T. This is... Right. Grab... L. Exclamation point. Okay, specific connections. Okay, so there's L and T. Let's see what we've got. Where's my... There. So we're going to start with L18, which is right here, and I think I can just pull that right off. Yep, L18. There's our first piece in our perfect grade Gundam. I will probably end up starting these streams earlier and doing it for more hours. And L19, which is right next to it, so that's easy. Because otherwise it will just take me, centuries to get through this kit. Cool. Yeah, I've heard that it's just fun having a ridiculously powerful main mobile suit. Yeah, that was always one of my issues with what was it? Thunderbolt. Everyone's messed up. No one's happy. All right, so those two pieces go together like that. Don't know what this is going to do. It's part of the foot, but we now have two pieces together. And I'm pretty sure that's how it should be. Let me just check it again. Yep, looks right. Okay. And then we take T27. So L. Back T27. Interesting. Again, don't know what this is for. It's kind of Gundam Seed. I just really enjoyed Strike and Strike Freedom being a very, very powerful weapon. And T22 is right here. I should check on the 3D printer, make sure that printed that right. Right, so that goes in down here like this. And goes in like that. And then this goes in that way. I think. Oh. Ha ha ha. Wrong. That goes like that. Supposedly. Right? Is that the way it's supposed to go? Oh, gotcha. And this goes on like that. Okay. And then this goes on over here. Okay. That's making more sense. All right. So now we have this piece. Does something. So Tomino said he wanted the idea of a giant dam, like a dam that holds back water the power of a dam, but with guns. That's what I heard. Don't know if it's accurate. All right, L4 and L3 come next. L4 and L3. And guns are cool. Sounds like Astray has a bit of a sort of a super robot feel in that sense. Sand that down. There is a place near me that does airbrushing. It's just their hours are weird, so I've never gotten a chance to go over there and actually like sat down with them and figured out how I could make use of those resources. It'd be nice to get all these, you know, done that way. Oh, something else goes in there. We need T25. T25, which is this piece here. Interesting. T25, and then we need O2. Is O here? Yeah, there it is. O2. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, O2. So O2 are these little bits that don't want to rotate. I may need to go grab my oh, no, they come out. O2, O2, gotcha. But for that one I may need, yeah, I'm going to grab my tweezers. Or pliers. Oh good, that did okay. Come on there. Ooh. Put some stuff. Okay, that's pretty good actually. This is a 3D printed die I'm playing around with. It's all black. You can't really see the indentations there. You see you see the hand. Sorry. There we go. So this is meant to be a die for role playing, and that actually came out pretty well. So I might print some more of these. I think black's a decent color for that too. Tore up the tape. Well, that came out pretty well. Yeah, I'll give that a try. Okay. Oh, it's a skill die. Oh, whatever. It's just fun to have something. All right. Exposure to radiation. So, probably, you know, just shielding on the ships. Yeah, it's pretty typical to, you know, you only need a couple of inches of aluminum around you to shield yourself from radiation. Solid aluminum. So the assumption always is that that's how that's handled. T25. Did I already get T25? Yes, I did. So the shiny bits go in here a very particular way. Okay, so that goes there. But that is a good question. And this goes in here. Okay. And so that will go on here. Is that right? Okay. And this goes in the center. Right, that fits. And this goes on the side. The other side. Alright, so we've assembled this. Whatever it is. Alright, then we're going to grab, still in the T's and L's, so let's pull out our, whoops, what happened? T. And our L as well. So we need L14 and L15. Oh, wait, no, we need L1 and L2 first. L1 and L2. Halfway through double O. Nice. See, to me, double O is modern. You know. To me, anything post 2000 is modern. Because I'm old. Alright. So I'm sorry, L2 will go on that side, L1 on this side. Okay, sand those down. Definitely need some sanding. Yeah, these emery boards are so much easier. Gundam Wing, nice. Yep, that was my first Gundam. What an experience. And as I recall, they did a pretty good job on Cartoon Network of making it clear this was just a Gundam series, right? Why is that not focusing? Focus up there. Focus down here. Hello? That's strange. Well, we just need to give it some time. All right, so those go together with a T20. T20 in the middle. So we have this here like this, and then this goes in only one way, and this goes like this. Looks like part of a toe. Okay, so that's there, that's there. Now we need T7 and T8. T7. Can you hear the 3D printer running? T7 and T8. No, autofocus is definitely on. It's been autofocusing all night. Let me just... It may just need me to go in there and flip it on and off again. The autofocus. Yeah, it's definitely on. There we go. I just had to enable and re-enable autofocus. Alright, there's those. And then we need L14 and L15, which are right here. And those are going to be pretty obvious where they go. In terms of orientation, not a lot of options there. Man. Pretty sure Gundam Build Fighters and the Gundam Build universe is not going to feature a lot of perfect grades. Like, okay, kids, spend all weekend building your Gundam, only to have it get knocked apart in 3 minutes. Yay! Alright. So, what do we got? We've got... so this goes in here. Apparently, yep. This goes in here. Okay. This goes in there. Yep, I think we got something pretty foot-like here. Okay. And we push these together. Alright, so we've got, so this moves. These will technically move. I don't know what they're for, though. Alright, we got some sort of joint. Now we need L5, which is apparently a bottom piece. L5, looks like a bottom piece to me. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it, WebFox. You know, I love Gundam Wing to death, but first Gundam was where I was like, okay, yep, I am now going to be tracking down all the rest of these. Need to stop doing that. Putting this on things I can't get back to. So there's, yep, that looks like some feet. So that's gonna go up like that. All right, so we've got some feet action working here. I think. Yep, good. Look at the detail on this. All the bits and bobs. Just nuts. Yeah, now it's working. All right. Moving on to the N's. Is this N2? N2, yep. N22 or N. Okay, so we want N22. N22. I think I have an N1 over there. Kind of silly to have N on the top of one and the bottom of the other. Exactly. Fighting a perfect grade is just absurd. So big. OP. OP. Alright, so there's that. And then we want N23, apparently. N23. Okay. That's pretty good. Shave that down enough. Keep a little bit down on that one. Just a little bit on that end. There we go. Okay. I keep putting my my cutter down right on top of the instructions. Should stop doing that. Okay, so this goes down. There are these holes and pegs. So this is going to go down like that and fit into those holes there. Those holes and those pegs. Alright, that seems reasonable. And this goes down in here and fits there. Alright, so we've got that much done. Of, I assume, is a foot. Now we're going to take N25. Yep. Like I said, this felt like it was a foot. Get off there. There we go. Okay. Do we have any more? No, I think we're done with L for now. It's already down. That needs some shaving. This is one of the problems with these, is there's just a lot to it. There's N25, which goes on top, and then we need N24, which goes in the bottom, which is this one. Yep, all right. Making sense. You know, this reminds me of a dream I had last night, but I'm not sure what the dream was. Like, I know there was something about in the dream about me living some really awesome, adventurous life. I remember waking up and thinking, aw. I don't think it was Gundam related. Alright, so, yep, got two things. So, these two holes there and those two studs there. We're going to connect those. That works. And then this goes down on top of that like this. So that's, wow. Ladies and germs, this is a foot. This is going to, think about the scale here. This is the bottom of a foot. Looks like they're identical. So we probably, I think we'll be able to do at least 2 feet tonight. Alright, then they've got something there about Oh. Is that those? I think you're supposed to put these on the bottom of that. Yeah. But why? This is just, I mean, it's foam, which is cool. So yeah, you're supposed to put those on there and then give it foam grip, which is nice, but I'm not going to do that right now. Which Gundam series movie story do you want us to continue? That's a great question. Let me think about that for a second. Now we need N21, which is right there. That's actually gonna finish up N2. That's satisfying. This idea that we're gonna take care of one whole sheet within a few minutes. That's done. Thank you. And yep. And then G17. Where's G? L goes back within this stack. Is it true that I've got... there's N1. So N1 should go there. L should go back in here after K, presumably. K, L. You need G. G is going to be over here. There's G. Alright. We need G17. G17. That lovely, lovely... red. Fire engine red. Yeah, I don't know. Wing, I think, ended appropriately. I love those characters. I love whenever they return to them. But I feel like we got a good amount of material there. And G17, we go down like this. Okay, yep. There's that. Don't think we're done. Are we done with them? Wow, okay. That's foot 1. Okay, that didn't take too long. That was maybe, what? 15, 20 minutes for the foot. Give you some hero shots here. Side. Lovely little thing. There's the front. Pretty cool. It's got these little silver bits in here, which do rotate independently. They're like little silver rods. We'll see how those fit in with everything. I think I could definitely see more of the world of Double O. And those character things. I've not seen Awakening of the Trailblazer yet, oddly enough. We'll go back to our L again. Presumably the other L. Yeah, okay. But I feel like those characters in that world could support more fleshing out. Alright, L19. 19. Can we get that out of there? There we are. L19 and L18 goes in a certain way. There's that. And then we need T. There are other 2 T's. There's 2 T's. So we're going to have to swap those out. We certainly used all the T's from there, I think. F91. Yeah, F91 definitely could see more material. T22. 22. And T27. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing more of the kids from Double Zeta. Excuse me. That was a story that I felt was, they all moved on. But I'd like to see what happened to them. So there's the little geary thing. And that's what happens. That goes on that little geary thing. And this goes on this side. Okay. That little piece is done. Now T25. Other than that, gosh, wing, G, X, not really. I like the story of X, but I feel that finished well. Or that you know, I feel like I'm okay with that ending. Don't need to see more of that. T? T? That's O. Oh, yeah, O. O2s, and we need these. Actually had kind of a frustrating day. Got a lot done, but trying to finish up this, the rack for the puppets, and it is just not cooperating. Like every time I try to drill in, I have the wrong drill bit, and so I go and try to resolve that, and then that doesn't work, and it's just one thing after another with that thing. Alright, so these go like this, and then like this. Then we grab L4 and L3. L4 and L3. Those there. Yeah, these custom dice take about an hour to print each. And I'm actually getting a whole bunch of blank dice tomorrow. All hail Amazon. So I may just make them with that. But kind of fun to play around with your own designs. Anything else we need for that one? No, not yet. This definitely needs a little bit of work. I wouldn't mind if the ending of Char's counterattack got retconned. And we got to see more of those two characters. You know, not in a huge capacity, but that'd be fun to return to them. You know, I'm pretty sure that was kind of a Tomino saying, I'm done here. But also, we all know sort of comic book logic there. In terms of fates. Okay, so we have that little piece there. And then we connect L14 and L15. We'll get there. L14 and 15. That's these. Okay. And it's nice. I now have these this shroud on the 3D printers, which keeps the fumes in. There's unfortunately some outgassing while you're 3D printing, which is not great for you. You don't want to stand next to a 3D printer and just breathe in the those smells. And when I say not great for you, all that's ever been shown is that they just give you basically an allergic reaction to that. So if you stand around it for a long time, then you will eventually, you'll have slight more difficulty with breathing and so forth. Nothing dangerous, nothing that'll kill you or anything or anything like that, but just you will close down a bit if you spend a lot of time around them. So don't do that. And T7. Oh, but I need some of that other bit. So we'll pull out the T7s first. T7 and T8, which are identical. I kind of wish Gundam Build Divers would tell us more about Sei and the other characters from the first Gundam Build series. I also need a T20. Alright, so these are up here. T20 and L1 and L2. For this is kind of the front of the front of the sort of the toe of the foot. So I think if we cut through here and there, it will come off more easily. Yeah, not bad. When you have pieces like this, you don't have to worry too much about keeping track of which one they are because, you're not going to confuse one for the other. As you can see, these guys are only going to go on one way, and that one isn't going to go off the other way. And sand down that. down that. And sand down that. Which is cool. What else? 8th MS team. Yeah, that's done. 0083 could not care less. Let's see. Certainly not 0080. 0080 is that's done. We're all good there, I think. Yep. Nope. Connect this up here. Yep, there's that. This goes in here. Come on. Come on. There we are. This goes in like this. Yeah. And this goes in like this. It's really nice how they have these rubbery pieces for some of these connectors, which, and some of these joints. That basically, so these joints here, so this joint here has a rubber piece in the middle, which means that as these move back and forth, the rubber grips on this and keeps it nice and stable. Titan's First Assault. Yeah, 084 Titan's First Assault. Yeah, maybe. L5. L5 standing by. I don't know. I admit I do not have that much interest in the Titans. I think the Titans are a kind of, I say fairly boring enemy. Yeah, they're just space Nazis. And there's really very little depth to the Titans compared to Xeon, compared to Neo Xeon, compared to a lot of the other factions and things going on. So to me, not really that. I don't really care where they came from. And now we move on to now we need N1. Is this the N's? Yes, there's N1. Okay, so we need N1 2. Not really the government-approved Xeon. I mean, the Titans are trying to suppress the colonists, right? They're all against anything colonial. Xeons aren't Nazis. If anything, the Xeon are the Japanese during World War II. Ideologically. Alright, so there's that piece that comes down. Yeah, it has to come down in here. There we are. Fit those pieces in there. Good. And then 3 goes on, and 2, 3 goes right there. It is on top of there. Unless I'm misremembering the Titans, but they're just goons again to me. And it's like that happens in every government. At some point, you get your nasties. Almost every government. I don't want to, speak out of turn. Then we need. Oh, that's funny. N15. It's actually saying we should be using. Oh well. All right. Oopsie. Now, don't get me wrong. The Titan designs are great. The character designs I love. The mecha designs, the Gundam Mark II Titan, Titan grade or Titan version, love that mecha design. But the characters themselves are just kind of okay. That's why I think the Xeon characters. I mean, Giran, as evil as he is, and straight up evil, has a very simple goal, which is quite reasonable, right? Like, I mean, Giran obviously wants power and all that stuff. He's not a pleasant fellow, But he really just wants independence, basically. You know, he's not fundamentally trying to oppress anyone. He wouldn't mind, I'm sure. But so that thing goes on top of there, and then we need the 4. Yep. One over there. Yeah, I don't see. I see a lot more good in the Zeons than I see in the Titans portrayed wise. You know, the shows do not give us a lot of good Titans. They give us a lot of good Zeon. You know, morally good. Whether you agree with their faction or not. But the Titans are pretty universally portrayed as just thugs. And that is the purpose of them, is to be thugs, is to suppress and stop things. Whereas Zeon is about independence. And then G17 and the other N piece. And, well, yeah, that. That was a gunplay battle system in it. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that, I mean, there's going to be characters going to show up in Divers, I'm sure. There'll be elements of that universe. I mean, there's a reason it's called Gundam Build X. Certainly. And then we need G17. There's L, G, whoops. Is that G? That's H. There's G. G17, but haven't we already used a G? The 2 G17s? G17. G17. The 2 Gs. H. Ah, yeah. Okay. It was hiding. Let's get L back where it belongs. Do we need an L? Nope. L goes before M. Alright. And what do we need? We need a G17. G17 right there. Yeah. I think Gundam Build is a surprise hit franchise for Bandai. I bet even Bandai didn't really expect it to take off this well. I'd love to see their sales figures. You know, what's pushing them to make this go so far? All right, so we have our 2 feet ready to go. That's exciting. Yay. All right. Moving on to the legs. I hear some weird noises. 1 second. Everything's okay. All right. A little weird, but okay. All right, what do we got? We got L's. We need L's. Fortunately, that's a G. G goes here. L's, T's. Looks like more L's and T's. Okay. Is this all? What point do we finish a leg? Leg unit assembly. Okay, we have. All right. So all of this. So this is a leg right here. So we're gonna see, and it took me, you know, basically 45 minutes to make the 2 things here. So I might be able to finish 1 leg in the next hour. We will find out. So we need L's. Not the L's. There's an L. And more T's. This is N, which I think is, yeah, it's here. All right. So I think we're back in busyness. Okay. So we need T31 and T32, which look pretty similar, so got to be careful here. T31, those may be the same, just in case. 31 goes up top, and 32 goes below. Connecting to L7 and something that's unmarked. That's odd. Ah, die's done. L7. L7. At L6? What is that? So there's L7, which came out surprisingly cleanly. So we attach this way. Right? And that one goes in that way. Okay. And then we connect to that something. Something that is not labeled. I mean, there's no number on it. That's L7, T31, T32. And then we attach this other piece. Well, I don't see another piece on L that looks right. Oh, but there's a little letter A next to it. Can't be on A. No. An A? I'm sorry, that's the gold A. Nope, nothing like it. Well, that's mysterious. And then L6. Yeah, they're saying there's some piece that goes on there. It's not part of some other assembly. No. Why would they... Oh! One of the metal pieces. Okay. Okay, that must be it. That's a metal piece. All right, yep, that's what it is. All right, glad I figured that out. So that goes in here. It's got some weight to it. All right, then to that we attach L20 and L21, which are these gaskets. 20 up top, L21 on the bottom. That was scaring me for a second. But we weathered it, and then L6, which is over here. I'm surprised they didn't call that out a little bit more. And make some little exclamation point label on it or something. And those seem fine. All right, so 20 goes here. There doesn't need to be any... yeah, there's no orientation issues. And this is going to go the only way it can go. All right, so we got that. Again, that's heavy. All right, then we rotate it around and connect to that L17 and T33. L17, 17. Where am I? L17. There we are. This is very satisfying. Yeah, the scale on this thing is just going to be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Maybe I'll start doing kit bashes more frequently too. Yeah, those seem fine. So there's that, and then T33, another connector piece. So yeah, the design of this is really interesting. How they connect things together with these rubber pieces. I mean, there's a lot to learn about how Gunpla works and how to build a model kit with this. All right, so that goes there. And then we connect L12, which is like a, wow, It's like a lever, almost. Oops. Don't know what that's supposed to be. We'll find out in a second. Which has this very particular, okay, so that's there. That connects in here, supposedly. Is that right? Oh, it goes in, oh, okay, that goes in here. That goes in, okay, yeah, gotcha. And then L13, similarly weird one, goes up in here. And that orients this way and goes in here. So we have these interesting pieces that kind of spin of their own accord, like that. Interesting. All right. And then onto that goes L16, which is that. And we will double check to make sure everything connects properly, because that is important. That goes in there, that goes in there. Yep. And then this connects here. Okay. So yeah, so now we have this piece. This moves on its own. This moves on its own. They want us to orient it like this, moving forward. Now we're going to connect, O1. There's O1. Have to cut that off. Goes on there. Okay. Thankfully, that's right there. This is where it helps to have plastic that's all shiny. So we want to connect this. Connects in there. And this connects in there. Supposedly. Yep, alright, so that goes there. So we have this chrome bit on the back of the leg. And under that we add L27. I'm not left on L27. I do like stressing these off. It seems to give me a much nicer nicer thing. Okay. And then this goes on like that. How do we... Oops. Okay, yeah, there are these slots it goes into. All right, so there we go. So there's a little cap on the back of the leg, presumably. Really solid leg. All right, then we're going to attach L8 and L9 to the sides. L8 and L9. Nope. L8 will go on that side and L9 on that side, and we'll be there momentarily. Okay. I think those just pressure fit on. Hate shaving those bits you can really see. Annoying. All right. L8 goes, okay. Yep. So those are going to fit it. Oops. That fits in there. That fits in there. All right. And then this attaches here. All right. So we still got that movement. That's cool. So here's that movement there with this piece. then we attach. Ooh, we go to the M's. Oh. Still need L's? Yes. Pull out an M. Move this over. Yeah, well, I'll finish this and then check on the die. M23. M23. Wow. Here's a complicated one. M23 and M24. Yep. And M31, which is this. It's like a claw. Dr. Claw. All right, we'll get him out. And 23 goes here, 24 goes here, and the claw will go between them. Do something. Sand that down. Another advantage, actually, of this scale is that the parts are a little larger, so it's easier to get at some of these odd angles. You know, you're trying to sand things down. There's not a lot of stuff in the way, as much as it seemed to be with other grades. This is fun. It's nice knowing I will have assembled one of every grade when I'm done with this. And I didn't have to spend money on a ridiculously expensive grade. Alright, so this goes here. It goes in there. Wow, which is very stiff. And then this goes in here. And this goes in like that. Alright. Again, kind of unclear. Alright, yep, so we have this. We can make sure this can move up and down, which it can. And we have that there. Alright. I'm going to go check on my die real quick. See what we have over here. That printed well, it looks like. Oh, I got some of the little tape on the bottom of it came off. So I will have to rethink that. Have to retape it. But I did print effectively. So there's the body dice. So I got 2 body dice already. That's cool. Yep. I can live with that. Might paint those up. Let me do another body die. 1 second. I know I have these dice on order, but I'm gonna have to like custom write on each die what it means. Whereas with the 3D printer, you get exactly the same shape every time, which is kind of nice. Alright, that's there. Clean off some of that. Start another one. Alright. That seemed like it only took like half an hour, which is nice. Cool. We made some pretty good progress on this leg, but again, we're just getting started, really. Yeah, I think we'll be able to finish one leg here. All right, back to L for L11 and L10, which are right there. And maybe I'll, instead of doing marathon sessions of this, which I think would wear me out, maybe I'll just do Kit Bash every week for a while. Still going to take like a month and a half. 11 goes on this side. And we'll get it done. Get her done. Get this in here. Come on. There. And good to go there. Got a little blue tape on my thumb. Hello, I am blue tape. I look a little bit like Aang from Avatar. That's silly. That's absolutely ridiculous. Ignore what I just said. I'm just crazy. Alright. Now. Whoa! Nearly died. So now L, this guy goes here. Where'd that go? This guy goes here. Ah, okay. Attaches into there. And this attaches into here. So here's the other side of that. Okay, so we still have some movement. Not much, though. Oh, wait. No. No. Isn't that wrong? I think I've done that wrong. That's outside. I'm fifth. Can I pull these apart? Will they let me? Alright. So that's there. That's supposed to be here. And is that right? That was on the one that's there. Right. That attaches to there? Is that how it's supposed to be? So we have that. No. Okay. That's completely wrong. Maybe I did this wrong. Something's not moving correctly. So, there's that. That moves up and down with that there. Yep. And we move that around. Okay. This is going to go attached to this through there. Yeah, that seems right. But there's going to be no movement. Like that, that's not... Oh, wow. Okay. I was wrong. So here's how this joint works. See that? See how all that moves? That's crazy. All that is moving with that. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. M20, M21, M22. So those things down there. Glad I checked. But that is really insane kind of connections there to give you that kind of jointed movement. My mind is blown. Definitely. It is nice to occasionally stop and check and just make sure things are still moving the way you expect them to, that your joints are fluid and such. And that is the other one. Okay. Do I need to... Yep, definitely need to shave that off. Once I'm done with this one, this perfect grade, that might be it for me for at least a while for Gundam model kits. Like, it's fun, but I don't feel a real strong need to build up a huge collection or anything. So this might do it for me for at least the foreseeable future. Okay, so this is going to go here. And that's going to connect here. And this is going to connect like this. Alright. So that's an odd little thing. But that's there. And then that's going to come up here. Oh, okay. Come up here, and that's going to connect into that. Alright. Alright, so we have this joint here. Again, not sure how it's supposed to move, if at all. This still has its movement. This is... That might not be supposed to move. It's just a thing. Unless you can... Oh, no, yeah, no. Okay, so as that moves, that does that. Alright, so we still have... Alright, so we have this movement here, basically. With that. Alright, cool. Now we're going to move on to the next bit. Starting with M2. There's M2. Better than M Knight. M2 off. Attach that in M27 and M28. Getting worryingly close to some weapon names here. Wonder how long the weapons are going to take to make. That's probably a huge endeavor in and of itself. Okay. M27, M28, 27, and 28. Yeah, no worries about getting those mixed up. Really interesting seeing how these are. Oh, actually, no, I won't have time. I'm doing a sci-fi convention in a couple of weeks. And it'd be cool if I had this ready for that convention. To show people, like, how crazy it is. But I don't think so. Like, I don't know that I want to just kill myself in my spare time to get this done. And that would deprive you guys of seeing the progress. That's alright. The Gundam panel probably will not be massively attended anyway. Alright, so this... With that... Wait a minute. I got the wrong piece. M28. M28, yep. I got M29. Alright. Alright. Hopefully I'll need M28 here pretty soon. Do I see M28 anywhere? I do not. That may go into the box for a while. Alright, so... That piece... What have we got? M29. Oh, wait. M28. Oh, they are... Okay, I will need it in a minute. Okay, good. So M29 goes here. Ooh. Didn't even see that. Okay, I think the rest of that is... Oh, no. Good. That goes there. And then M27 goes in... Oh, wow. M27 goes in down here. Yep. Alright. And then we take M29. And that way it goes through here. Alright. Rather complicated piece so far. With these guys down here that do their maneuvering. And then we need to connect... Oh, we got another subassembly. I-19. I. My goodness. H-I. And I. 19. Right there. We're used to this. Another one of these guys. Much more, many more. Yep, these are a lot of eyes. Okay, so we have I. We need I-22 and I-23, which are these gaskets. The con is called Event Horizon. It's a con put on by the Science Fiction Museum in Washington, D.C. And it's actually going to be held outside of DC. Whoops. Okay. I'll have to be careful here. It must be I-23, I-22, I-23. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We need T's. So it's actually they're the organizers of Anime USA, another local science fiction convention, are helping the Event Horizon folks organize this con. I assume that's T24. Yep. So they know me, I know them, and I think they reached out to me first and said, "Hey, we're doing this con. Would you be interested in doing anime-related panels at that con?" I said, "Sure. You know, sign me up as always." So this goes out like that? Really? Okay. And then this goes here, because it fits there. That kind of makes sense. And this goes here. We've got to make sure it's oriented correctly. Okay. And then this goes here. Alright. So this subassembly goes here. And then M1 goes on that. Alright. Thanks. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's, I think, in 3 weeks. M1. And, it's actually where Katsucon does its convention. So it's a big hotel convention complex. And, so I know my way around there pretty well. And I think all my panels are in the same room. That's nice, too. Where it's just a lot more convenient. I've actually talked to the staff of Anime USA before about kind of, it's nice if I can just be in one room the entire time. Not necessarily, you know, in one room for 10 hours straight, but if I don't have to keep jumping back and forth from, you know, running from this room to that room, and that room to that room, and that room to that room. Okay, so then we're going to attach all these together, hopefully. That goes there, that goes there. Alright, so we have this bit of the leg. This rotates. Still unsure how that attaches to things. We also have these things in the middle which also spin or move a bit. Then to this we're going to attach some eyes. The eye. I like, by the way, in this, that the pieces are tending to be from the same, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 sheets. You know, it's not going from A and C and L and M and N and S and T and jumping around like that. Appreciated. All right, so we need I-17, which is on the far end. I-17, these little, like, thrusters, maybe. These verniers? Maybe, there might be bits. Does the Astray have bits? Does the red Astray have bits? Because these sure look like bits. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they're just connectors. Okay. I-14. Right there. So yeah, we're talking about sort of anime for Western sci-fi fans. So those folks who are kind of interested but don't quite understand what anime is, I'll try to give them a reasonable introduction. And talk about sci-fi tabletop games, other stuff. We need on the other side, we need an I-15 and an I-17. I-15 makes sense. I'll be doing my brief history of anime panel as well. And a few others. The Mythic Tropes panel, which I need to revisit. I've done it a few times and people find it interesting. But it's I-17. It kind of bounces all over the place. It's about stuff. Okay, so it does not have bits. Good to know. It's hard to cover tropes in a way that has a clear beginning, middle, and end. So I need to work on that. Okay, and then we use T26 as this connector between them. T26, yay. Alright, so this one has this here. If it'll fit in. Come on. What's going on here? Gotta go in there, right? Like the only hole. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's supposed to go a certain way? Okay. Yep, there it goes. And then we fit it in like that. Okay. Makes sense so far. And this fits in here. Make sure those are down. And slide it together. Okay. That's there. Interesting shape. Now, spin it around a bit. Moving to M. Do we have M out? We do. Again, they're keeping it restricted. M8 and M9. M8 and M9 down here. So yeah, I talk about how, our heroes tend to be super heroic, whereas Japanese and Asian heroes in general tend to be a little closer to normal people, average Joe, and how that's been true pretty much all the time. Go back to our Beowulfs and Herculeses, and up to now, Harry Potter is not exactly an every man or every boy. He has a lot of powers kind of, piled on him. And, James Bond, those sorts of things. And then we need 04 or 05. We'll do 04. I'll need to leave her off. And we'll talk about how the hero's journey just isn't really done the same way in Asia. Some elements are there, but others are not. We don't really have, okay, so there it goes there. This is a little weird. Then we need T21. 1 sec, this is a delicate operation here. I need to focus. T21. Attaching things all over the place in a very particular configuration. So let me get this piece off. Alright. So, this is here. This is going... No. This... No. This goes here. That goes there. Alright, so this is going to go in here. And then we're going to connect... two in here. Is that right? Down here? How does this go? Seems like it would fit. No. Like that. This goes... Okay, so this goes... I think it goes here in this piece, which means this goes... And then that's going to go here. So it's going to go there and there, which means that needs to be in here, which means it needs to be... Oh, shoot. Got a tag sticking out right there. That could have been disastrous. Oh no. Okay. So they're saying that goes... Yeah, really. Alright. I'm going to trust them. Just this once. But it's not going to stay. I mean, that's... Unless it goes that way. But that doesn't fit either. That seems right. I got that backwards? That's there. That goes there. And that goes in. Okay, yeah, I was just looking at it the wrong way. I think. Okay, so those things connect. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, let me have this rod down here. Alright, so then that comes down here, basically. Then we connect I-20 onto that. I think we still have I here. Yep, I-20. Hello! It's not hard. It's just a lot. It's one of those things that just has a lot of pieces to it, literally, and you got to pay attention to each thing. But if you pay attention, it comes together. And it's not Lego, but it's also not rocket science. So this goes here. All right. Yep, that makes sense. And that's attached there. And now G3. Do we have a G? I don't think so. Where's G? HG. G3. There's a G3. I certainly would not recommend anyone start here with their first Gundam model. G3, and then what else? C19. C. We haven't seen a C yet. C19. White. White. 19. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. That is what you get with a perfect grade. You get absurd amounts of plastic and detail. Alright. Goes back in here, assuming we don't need any more C's anytime soon. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Oh yeah, we will. Okay, well, that's alright. Well, one step at a time. File that down. I mean, if I were really, really nuts about this, I would be repainting all of these pieces so that they're all an even shade of red. But I also want to do more than just this model kit for the rest of my life. So, nothing against people who do. It's just that's not my hobby. Alright. So G3 goes on. Yeah. Where is that supposed to? Well, first off, this connects there. That's clear. Okay, yeah, that's going to make it a lot easier. So this goes on there. And this clips on. Put that on there. And then the 1, 2, 3. Like that, or like that. Like that. Okay, yeah, that looks like we've got a... That must be it. Alright, so there's the beginning of that leg. Now we're going to attach something. G11 to C22. So C22. 13 to 22. I'm intrigued now as to how this is supposed to all come together. No, I will not finish this whole thing in one stream. It's like a 12-hour assembly, from what people have said. That is just, no. That would kill me. I'd be here all night. G11. At least that's what they claim is average for a perfect grade. Which this is. So we'll do as much as we can. And then, like I said, or I was saying earlier, I'll probably end up doing this every week instead of every other week. So we can kind of power through more and more of it. Looks like I can do, there's basically 2 hours. We basically get 2 hours to do both feet and one leg. So maybe the next stream will be another leg and an arm, perhaps. We'll see. So maybe it won't take 12 hours. I mean, I'm moving pretty quickly through this. So there's. Wait a second. That's not C22. What? 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 C22. Look at those backwards. That's C20. Whoopsie. Dope. There's C22. Alrighty. Did I get G11? Alright, that's still. Alright, so. 22. Hopefully I need C20 soon. And that's not part of like the head or something. How much was this? It was a gift. So I do not know. But from what I was looking online, it's like it's $100 plus. Looks like. Definitely expensive. The perfect grades in general. Okay. Right? Yeah, and then that's the one. All right. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. All right, so there's there. This is gonna go on. Make sure it's correct. That looks right. Okay, good. Yeah, that fits on correctly. And then there's take that thing off. Fine. Then that gets flipped. That gets put over here. Nope. That goes here. Maybe? No, it does not. Huh? That's gonna go. Oh, flip it upside down. Then it'll actually work. So this goes. Yeah, that goes there. Gotcha. I can push it in. All right, and then this goes down here. All right, that's logical. Now we need C21. C21. Yep. And it's also ironic because I've never seen or read any of the Astray stuff, I don't think. I mean, I may have stumbled across a scanlation here and there. Yeah, it's worth getting into. There's all sorts of interesting stuff. And then we need a G12. I'm going to take off the G12. Oh, there's the G12 there. There are many, many ways of getting into it, too. So one of the things my panel is going to be about at this sci-fi convention is, if you want to get into Gundam, kind of where to start, depending on what your tastes are, and if you want to go more serious, you want to go something shorter, something more representative, something lighter-hearted, etc. So it's going to go like this. There we go. And then, presumably, same idea other way around, where we attach this here. Whoa. Didn't even notice that tag. There. And then that goes down in here. All right. Cool, cool. All right. And then what? We attach I-21. Okay, eyes. I-21. I-21. 16, 18, 19, 21. Right in front of my nose. Which order should I watch it in? I'd start with first Gundam. The original Mobile Suit Gundam. And then Zeta. I didn't. No. That was the plastic, not the blade. So Start with original Mobile Suit Gundam, provided you're okay with, 70s animation. You'll get used to it quick. And it does tend to burn some people's eyes out. So this is going to go here. Yep. And then I-18s go down there. There's I-18. Oh, good. Crunchyroll has a bunch of them. Cool. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, most of them have not... Well, many of them have not been dubbed. Some of them, at this point, have not been dubbed. A lot of them have been dubbed, come to think of it. There's a wide array of Gundam dubbed now, which is good. I'd say there's more dubbed Gundam than not at this point. Yeah, maybe not. That's an overreach. No, the die's done. That was quick. All right. So these go in this and like this. All right. Let's see where those connect. Let me pull the die off. Might as well. Come off of there, you. Come off. Funny, the die comes off, but not the extra little bits. Come on, get off there. Okay. There we go. Crunch. Burned myself. That's not good. There's another, in fact, while I'm at it. Another little die. Shave some of that extra excess off. Still hot from the printer. Some friends of mine might be getting together to play some Star Wars role-playing on Monday night. And if we do, I might just do a special system there, and these dice will be part of it. So there we go. All right. So I might have a good number of dice before we're done tonight. There's there. All right. So now we're going to connect. Oh, we get to connect these two bits. All right. So that and that are going to be plugged together using M16 and M17s. I'll see if they're interested. If they're willing to stream it, I'd be up for that. I'll ask them. It's hard to stream tabletop role playing in the home because just having cameras on everyone, having enough visual camera coverage is difficult. I don't have everyone on one side of the table, so that'll be a challenge. We'll figure something out. So there's 17, which will go on this side, and 16 on that side. This is going to be a ridiculously huge Gundam. Ridiculously huge Gundam. Did I get a heater error? 1 second. Ah! Asking for confirmation. Well, that's what, but I mean, if you mean like for streaming, the problem is if I have a camera in the corner, you're not gonna be able to see us. Like it's gonna be in my living room, and I don't have a huge living room, but it's kind of like it would be like. So you'd be role playing, and so you're gonna do this, and you're Trandoshan who's doing things, and that's gonna be kind of fun. So what do you do now? That'll be your entire experience, and microphones too. I need to make sure there's microphones that'll actually pick up the audio of somebody who's half across the room. So again, we will do something if they agree. It's just not going to be, really ideal. Then we need G6 and G7. Do I have any G's out? LT, I don't think so. Taped to your forehead, yeah. G6 and G7. There they are. Ooh. Those are pretty. Yeah, a lot of the D&D streams that you see online have been rather carefully planned. It's there are some interesting considerations to doing that with a group of people and making sure they're all visible and on camera and all that kind of good stuff, and mic'd. I certainly will not be separately miking each player. It's a little ridiculous. Yeah, I was just about to stream actually with that group once, and I thought I'd gotten agreement from all the players. One was like, I am not comfortable with this. You did not talk about this to me before. I'm just, no, thank you. And she explained, it's like, oh, yep, you have very good reason for that. So, but I don't think she'll be there that night. All right, so we have this. Snap together. This is going to go here. Yep, all right. Wow. Yeah, she's nuts. And then we have M16 over here going, that's easy. Let's just go there. All right, and then check it out. That's not right. What? Did I miss something in assembling this leg? I did. T30. T30. That's right there. Dang it. This is gonna suck. Yeah. So all this needs to be separated. So this needs to come off. There's a gasket that goes in here that I completely forgot to put in. So this... Alright, I'm going to have to pop this off. Pop this off. Oh, and remove that. Pop this off. Actually, I might be okay. Can this... Oh no, yeah, I can just do it that way. Okay. So this is gonna go which way? Is it gonna be like this? Oh. How do I? Right. More on the bottom and the top. So this goes here. There we go. Okay. That was nearly really annoying. But I think we managed to save ourselves. Alright. Ah. Put that back in there. And then we realign. Come on. I said realign. Those go there. And then this goes like this. There we are. All right. This is a leg. This is just a leg. This is going to be like 10 feet tall when I'm done. This is absurd. All right. What exactly do you do at role-playing? Well... Imagine you're a farmer in a small village. You have a couple of acres that you farm, you inherited from your parents. You haven't married yet or anything, but you live in this small village. And one day, when you're walking home from your fields, because the the villagers have different fields around. As people buy and sell fields, your fields aren't necessarily like right next to your house. So while you're on your way back, you're walking along this trail that's near the woods. Very deep, dense woods outside of the village. People will occasionally let their pigs out in the woods, but otherwise you don't go too deep into the woods. There are too many scary things. And as you're walking along there, you look on the side, and you see a little humanoid figure crouching there in the woods, looking at you. What would you do in that situation? Yeah, it's an award. I thank you all for this award. I6. I6. Little like shovel thing. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Cut through. There we are. Like, I'm literally asking what you do in that situation. Alright, so that goes on to... We also need an I-16. I-16... Where is it? 16? Okay. Shave those little bits off. 2 bits. I7. 7. Comes off very easily. In fact, both of you. So maybe both of you are walking back from your fields. Maybe you work the same fields in tandem. Need a C9. It's maybe our first C. We used C before. Yeah, we used some C. C9. 6, 9. Oh, good. That's already there. No, it did not come with a file and a knife. Those are extra. Gotta supply those yourself. In fact, usually you have these little clippers. You buy these special clippers to clip off the little bits. Alright, so there's that. And then this is going to go in that way. Makes sense. And this is going to go in here. Maybe not. That's going to go in there. And this is going to connect in here. Alright. Makes sense. And then this connects where? This comes up. Nope. Nope. Is that in backwards? That's backwards. Those are there. Yeah. Backwards. Alright. So, this connects to something here. It doesn't seem right. That is that. Oh, wait. No. What the heck? this is there and that's there. But now they're showing that there and that. Oh, okay. I just had my orientation spun around. But yeah, so let's just go there. And that doesn't... No. They've just messed me up. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So this connects here. Like one shows it going in one way, but then over here it's going the other way. And then this attaches up into there, they're saying. Okay. All right. So there's that joint action. That's absolutely ridiculous, but really cool. Seeing how all that bends. And then this should... Is that going to bend as well? I'm not sure. Okay. No, that's a shin, so it's not going to bend. All right. Now some side panels. Man. I've been going for 2 hours, and I'm nowhere near done with his leg. All right, let's continue chugging along, see how much I can do. I normally stop after 2 hours, but I want to keep on moving here for a little bit. I may not finish the leg, but let's see what we can do. So it looks like we got some more C's. I'm going to plot a C. And I'm not seeing a lot of L's. That's interesting. Connecting to the foot? Okay. Yeah, so I think we can put back an L. We'll move the L back in there. Yeah, I cannot comment on current Transformers toys. That is way outside my expertise. C5. C5, this panel here. So yeah, whatever your answer is to that question I posed about the seeing a little humanoid figure off the road, if you answered that, you'd be role-playing. That's all it is. C5, C12. Wow. Some big pieces here. Yeah, when you're designing a perfect grade, you're almost designing a Gundam. Like how all these pieces would actually work. And then A3. A3 exclamation point because these are, ooh, translucent, fancy. Don't want these to break. I don't know if it's C or L or T. Ah. See right there it says A1. They all have that on them. And that's how you know. That's a nice thing, is that this is all in Japanese, but it's so clear. You don't need to know Japanese to assemble them, and that's very, very, very intentional. Okay, so we make sure that that's going to connect correctly. This goes in. Covers that. Is that the right? That looks right. Wow. There's just this little piece of green that covers these vents just enough so that you know there's a little bit of green on there. Amazing. I hope that's not... No. Okay, that'll fit on there just fine. And that goes on this side. I see those. Doesn't seem right. Like that. There we go. Alright, so there's that side. Then we need C13, which is right there. Any of those plates came in the box? Oh, 20 or so? Yeah. It's a lot. It's more, I mean, we got from A to Z. I mean, there are probably a few letters of the alphabet we didn't get to, but Most of them. Not only is the mecha, you've also got the weapons. All that kind of good stuff. C6. It is a serious prospect. Because, you know, you paid, let's say, $150 for one of these things. It better be extensive. It better be a lot for your money. That goes there. And then an A2. A2, that's convenient. Goes on the other side. Yeah, it's cool. And I mean, go back and check some of my earlier videos. They have much smaller, I mean, they have model kits that will take an hour to assemble. They're, you know, about maybe yay big. You know, relatively few pieces. And you can just put them together very, very quickly. Okay, so there's that. And that will go over here. Alright, so there's that side. Come on. There we are. Alright. Assemble some of these other bits and bobs. What have we got? G's. No, literally G. I, T, M, H. Time for some G's. I haven't seen some H's recently. So I haven't seen M's recently. I think we can move M back. Alright? Yeah. M will go in this stack over here, where it should go. Whoa! M, yep, there's an M. And the N's go over here. Alright. Yep. Alright, so there's that. Where am I? G. 10. G, where's the 10? 18, 19, 20, 11, 15, 10. Ah, nice. Yeah, the balls. Yep. Even those are relatively large. Oh no, those are the small pieces. So yep, that's there we go. That's a real high grade, which is the smallest, simplest. All right, so there's that, and then that goes on a G14, which is right here. And attaches to a C3. C3. But yeah, it's a commitment. It's an interesting project. Good use of one's time, and you get a very high quality object out of it. You know, art basically. Which is definitely good use of one's time, and it's creative, relatively speaking. Okay. Good. So we have this thingy, and so they're saying that this goes into. Well, gotta shave that down so it'll fit. Yeah. That goes there. Makes sense. And this goes. Whew. Alright. Alright, yep, that goes there. And there's a G. Okay, yeah, those are the pieces. And then that becomes. That goes here, and that's going to connect up here, I think? Maybe? And the wavy bit is there. It's going to connect up. Over here. Alright, yep. That fits. Same thing on the other side. We have our C4. Oh no! Explosives. Run. C4. That broke off. And then G9 and G13. G9 hopefully it will come out pretty easily. Yep. And G13 is right next to it. Good. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to. So, there's a great example of a tag that's managed to survive. That will actually... There we go. Yep. Gotta get that off right there. So the different grades are high grade, real grade, master grade, and perfect grade. There may be other one-time things beyond that, but that's the basic one. So the high grade is the smallest, simplest, cheapest, 10, 15 bucks roughly. And then the real grade is about the same scale but more detailed, a little more expensive, 20, 25 bucks. And then the master grade is larger, more detailed, still more expensive, 30, 40, 50 bucks roughly. And then you have these perfect grades, which are just these massive beasts. Perfect grades might have lighting in them, like LED lights, and that kind of craziness. And then, like I said, they've done some weird one-offs. There's a Gundam model kit that's like 3 feet tall. I'm not sure if it's a kit. I think it may just be a statue, basically. In like 3 parts or something. But it's not really a... I don't know if it's a kit, per se. Alright, and so this goes here. And this goes here. Oops. Here. No. Nope, like that. And then that connects like that. Alright, so we have those side things. And then we're going to connect up some G's. G4, G5, and G8. Should be up here. G4, G5, and G8. Alright. Making sense so far. How many kits do I have and have done? This is my last uncompleted kit. Except for a non-Gundam kit that I'm saving for later. Do I still have it? Yeah, I still have it. And so I have about a dozen completed kits. Some Zaku's, a couple of Turn A Gundam model kits. I just love pretty much everything from that series. And you saw the balls. You saw that. I have a GM, sort of a all-purpose, general-purpose mobile suit. And I have a Wing Zero. Tiny little wing. No, I don't have the Wing Zero anymore. That disappeared. I have a Strike Gundam and a Build Strike Gundam. So sort of the that's the mecha from the original anime, from the Gundam Seed anime series, and then that mecha was then re-featured on the Gundam Build Fighters series, kind of reimagined, and so I have both the original and reimagined versions. G9, G5. No, G8, right. G8 is kind of the central piece. Hey, Animiva. Yeah, I love Legos. I had a very extensive Lego collection. In fact, I think my parents still have the vast majority of my Lego collection in their basement. I was a Lego maniac as a kid, as you might be able to tell from my willingness to do this. Alright, so we have this there. This... How was the orientation here? Looks like that. Maybe? Or like that. Ah, there we are. So this will slide in like this. And that slides in here. Yep, alright. And then this goes... and then we have the C8 goes on there. C8. C8. Had a lot of the pirates as a kid. Then the castles. Pirates and the Castles were my my big favorites, and this is long ago. Long ago. This kit does not have LEDs, sadly. But there are perfect grades with LEDs. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll add LEDs to it. I would not be afraid of doing that. So this goes in, I'm assuming like this? No. How do you get this attached up? Ah! Like that. Okay. And then this connects up into there. Alright. Fair enough. Yep. More absurd detail onto this thing. And now plug into the feet. Cool. We're not done with the legs, but we're getting the feet on. And now those little chrome things need to connect up with these holes here. That's going to be a challenge. Oh, there they go. That's amazing. All right. So there's a foot and the beginnings of a leg. Again, this is not a complete leg, but you can see the ability to pose here. See how you can have the toe move independently. All that stuff. All the movement here. With how all that shifts. This has gone well beyond toy. Alright. And now we're going to assemble some side panels. C15 and C18. This is C, right? Yep. C15 and C18 is over here. But yeah, I got into this because actually I offered a friend of mine a Gundam model kit. I had bought it for him. And he politely declined. Basically said, I'm terrible with this stuff. You know, I would break it. So you keep it. And I was like, well, if I'm going to keep it, I'm going to build it. Right? So I did. And I spent a couple of hours assembling that. That was the Wing Zero model. Don't know where that went. So vanished at some point during one move or another. And then we need a G16. And at that point, we move on. The MG Shinjaku. I haven't seen the Shinjaku in a while. G16. Yeah, a little panel there. That'll go. Oh, man. Yeah, this is taking a while. Keep thinking it'll be quick. You know, the rest of these little pieces, but it's just not. Each piece takes a little while. But maybe we'll just go ahead and do it. And just keep on keeping on for a while. Alright, so this goes in here. And this attaches onto the back. Okay. And then that goes here. Presumably that's going to go onto that. Yep. We're going to attach. That's going to go into that hole. Yeah, should. We need to even it out a bit. Okay. Okay, so that goes in there. All right. And then on the other side, C14 and C17. C14 and 17, along with G15. Do I work on weekends? Actually, today I did. Generally not. I usually don't have to. There's that die is done. So once I'm done with this bit, so there's and then G15. I have a pretty normal blue collar kind of job. Generally speaking, I mean, there's some unusualnesses to it, but I sometimes have to get called in on things. We had a this one server we've been trying to get online and get a secure certificate for. So it's, encrypted traffic. And we were just having a lot of problems with it. So we made some progress on it over Friday. I'm kind of waiting for it to get finished. And so today I had to check up on it, and it wasn't working. So I ended up having to get online with tech support and get it all resolved just a couple hours ago, actually. But it's not the kind of thing that they expect you to be doing constantly. So I don't mind. It's not like I'm constantly working on the weekends on TPS reports. All right, so there's those side bits. That's pretty cool. That's the bottom of that page. So let me pull this this die off the printer. So cool, I can say that. Yeah, these are printing quite nicely. Okay. And yeah, might as well churn out a bunch. Why not? And then we've had a few kind of emergencies where we've had to have all hands on deck, all, working on something over a weekend. And that's been very rare. We're working there for 2 years, and it's only happened once, I think? At least once? I can only remember it happening once, I'll put it that way. And that's kind of, the kind of thing that's going to happen at almost any company. Have those occasional weird emergencies. Okay. So that's the bottom of that page. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and push through and finish this leg tonight. So, C16. C16. I also need a new emery board here. All right. Good. So this goes on here. Make sure it's oriented correctly. Okay, so that's there. All right. Moving on to, all right, back to the L's. We need some L's again. H, L. 24, 24. Not many left on these. And we need some S's. This might finish out an L. That's exciting. Let's see. O, R, S. Okay. So we need L24 and L25. So you could not, with a home 3D printer, print parts to this level of quality. It's just not going to happen. You cannot get this kind of detail on a home 3D printer. But you can get fairly close. And so the problem with not getting that level of detail is parts aren't going to fit together, to that level that you want them to be. Things are just going to be, they'll either grind together or they'll be too loose. So, practically speaking, no. But you could 3D print little parts. I've actually 3D printed little guns, or not little guns, but, scaled weapons that are kind of fitted right so they can grab them with their hands. That's the kind of thing where, the tolerances are going to be enough. You can get close enough. And there'll be some lines and such. So you can see on this 3D print, for example, how there are print lines. You can get it close enough. Come on. Doesn't want to focus in. That's funny. Hello? Like that? I need to reboot autofocus again. I think I do. Let's try redoing autofocus. Nope, it just doesn't like it. Weird. Anyway, we can kind of see how the detail isn't exactly great on that. Oh, there we are. So yeah, there's some weirdness to the plastic based on how it's printing it out. So yeah. Alright, thanks. I will continue on while I'm here. Good luck. Godspeed. Did I pull out the S? I pulled out the S. S1. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go. We're gonna make it happen. Doo-doo-doo. This goes here. This goes here. And then we attach L22 and L23. Oh, not quite done with L yet. There's one other piece on this sheet. L22 and L23. Shave that down. L22 and L23. Okay, that's there. So that'll be used in a bit. Meanwhile, we move on to B, sheet B. Some big pieces here. B1. Look at B1 there. Wow. That is a impressive little thing. I'm going to have to go from this side. All right. Get that off. B1. Shave down. And B1. Then we need B5. B5. Still some large panels. Oh, wow, that's surprisingly clean. But there. 5, B21. 21. Again, imagine designing this. Imagine figuring out not only all of these panels and pieces and so forth, but then where they go on all these different sheets. That's a job and a half. B21. All right, so B5 goes on here. Makes sense. B21 goes on here. Those just pressure fit. C10 and C11. C10 and 11. So that's C10. It goes on the left side. I hate to be kind of this anal retentive about all of these, sanding down all of these, but on a kit like this, where you have so many pieces that are fitting together so much, it's very easy to have, just a little bit of a tag somewhere mess up a fit. Like, it does matter. Those little things do add up. Okay, and this one goes here, presumably. Yep. Okay, and then that goes on the front of here. Presumably like that. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. This guy goes here. So we've got a leg. And then H9. H is another new one, I think. H9. H9. Cool. That'll go on the back of that. Looks like we're doing the, yeah, that's symmetrical. That's the left leg, though. Definitely, at this point. Alright. Yep. This goes on the back there. That fits in very well. Now we add C20 and C23, which are going to be, it looks like, some front panels, some cover panels. Okay, good. That's done. That's that. That's fine. So C20 goes where? Goes here. Yeah. It goes there. And then C23 goes over that. Looks like. So funny, that question earlier about could you 3D print a Gundam kit, that is something that's got to be worrying Bandai. Because eventually, yes, you'll be able to do that. You know, in a relatively few number of years, that will be a definite thing people will do. Alright, so that fits in there. Cool. So that knee, looking pretty sleek. Now we connect L24 and L25. Back on our L. L24 and L25. Oh, other. Oh, it's for the right. Okay, gotcha. Oh, really? Ha. Actually, cool. This is the end of the leg. That's the end of the left leg. Now we go back and assemble the rest of it and put in the other pieces for the right leg. Cool. Left leg is done. So this is that knee joint movement. And what's crazy is you can see the little kind of legs and pistons in there as it's moving. That's really awesome. And then all the movement on the foot. Left and right rotation. All that there. Very smooth movement. You can even move this up and down. So there is some of that movement to get that going. Really impressive. All right, that'll do it for me for tonight. Next time we'll come back and we'll finish the left leg. Again, look at the scale on this. Look at the scale. That's my hand, and that's just the leg. This is going to be a ridiculously huge mecha, which is pretty cool. Yep, thank you all. See you next week. Good night.